Basically what we're going to do here is quickly get you off to a flying start, get your ads placed so that you can start earning $20 or $100 depending on which package you obviously have, the Ad Central package or the Family Ad Central package. Just to refresh quickly, if you have paid by credit card, it means that you have needed to upload your ID document and obviously the credit card authorization form, and they will then look at it and they'll approve it, and your account will then be basically approved. If you have paid by bank deposit or bank transfer, all right, or international wire transfer, then what you needed to do is then take that deposit slip and basically scan that and put it in a PDF format and email it to the email address in one of the PDFs above this video. Alright, there's also, I'll just put a link to that, another PDF below this video as well. Alright guys, so in there is all the details for the transfer. So if you have done that, it means that basically if you have either used a transfer, a bank deposit, or an international wire, it means that your account is not activated yet and you don't need to start placing ads. So the way to see that your account is activated, you need to go to invoice, and we'll look at that now. If you have paid or somebody else has paid for you inside of the system, all right, with the money that they've made in another account, or you have another account and you have already made money in it and you want to use that funds, or you did actually use that funds to purchase this particular package that you want to activate now, it means that it's working in a similar fashion than the actual credit card, and it's immediately activated, and therefore you need to immediately start placing ads. So before we continue going into the ads, let's quickly just jump over to invoice and just refresh your memory on this. All right, when you signed up, basically what happens is you'll see here that there's something pending here, guys. Don't mind that. That is just a $50 package. Basically that's the software. All right, every person who starts up in this business gets one like that. That is basically a default one that you can activate or don't activate, but we'll get into that in training, so don't worry about that now. When you have paid and your account is activated, you will see that the actual package that you have purchased, whether it is a $339 package, which is basically just the $50 that started up with the actual $289 Ad Central package, or whether it's the 1375 family package with that $50 amount that's with it, it'll show you a green tick mark and show you that it's paid and basically active. So you immediately need to then start placing an ad. All right, so what we're going to do now is let's just do this. We want to grow over here. Let me just move this thing so you can see everything. Guys, there is a number of ways to get your ads placed, and there's different ways and reasons for doing things in different ways. All right, number one, if you sell a package through one of these ads, you're going to make $44 of that $50 sale. So in the end, it does pay you, and it's in a benefit to you to try and sell these packages, all right, through the ads that you place. Why? Because then you get $44. All right, if you don't sell these packages, all right, from the ads that you place, you basically sell them back to the company only for a $20 commission or a $100 commission, dependent on whether, once again, if you are an Ad Central member or a Family Ad Central member. Okay, so it does make sense to try and place these ads on places where they'll actually get sold. But to get yourself started, all right, just to get yourself started and going, and to ensure that your ads are placed because you are activated, we will do it in this way. You need to start placing ads immediately as soon as your account is activated, otherwise you will lose a week's earnings. All right, so what we're going to do to get you off to a fast start is, number one, we're going to come hover our mouse over advertise. We're going to go down to validate your ad. That's what we want to do. All right, we're going to let this page open up here. We'll go into that now. What we want to do is we want to open up a new tab. All right, and you want to make sure that you go to adfast.biz. all right, as you can see here, it says adfast.biz. all right, and let me just go to the home page so you can actually see what it looks like, and I will move this over here. So this is what the page looks like over at adfast.biz. This is one of the free advertisement sites where you can place your ads and basically you know, get your daily requirement that needs to be done for the day. All right, if we jump back here and we click on home, when you log into your account, you'll see here that it says this big exclamation mark. It shows you, tells you, you have not made your daily announcements, and that means for the particular day. Alright, so we need to do that. So I'm just going to go to add fast. You can select, as you can see, it's probably, well, now it's in English. If it's not in English, guys, just select this and select whatever language you want and put it in there. Click on join, go through the registration, just do the registration for this site, alright, and then log in. So let's log in. Then just simply enter your email address and your password. Alright, so when you have logged in, what you're going to see is you're basically going to, you're not going to see all of these extra links here, because these are ones that I've created extra, and I'm going to show you that that is the first step that you want to do. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to come up here to where it says accounts, TelexFREE, and click on that. Then what you want to do is you want to take your TelexFREE username and you want to enter it in here. So the new account that I want to create is this one. Alright, and I want to now, firstly, before I click on register, I want to ask myself, this particular account that I have created, is it an Ad Central, alright, package? If it's an Ad Central package, all I need is one ad that I need to place on a daily basis, so I'll simply just leave it on one. If I have purchased a family Ad Central package, then obviously I need 5 ads. As you can see, the total amount of ads that you can get is 5, which obviously is the family Ad Central package. Alright, this ad fast site is has been particularly programmed and designed and developed for TelexFREE. Alright, so here I'm going to select this one because this account that I want to register is basically an Ad Central package. So I'm going to click on register, and what it's now going to do, it's going to create an ad or a link basically for that particular account inside of AdFast, and it's going to load it down here. Don't worry about all these extra ones at the top, guys. I'm just a team leader, and that's why I've got more than one account here as well. And this is what you want to do. As your business grows, you'll have more packages, and you will obviously have these extra things down here. So what we want to do now is, after we have done this section here on the left, we're going to go up here to where it says publish, and we're going to click on publish, and now you'll see basically this is what you need to do. To place these ads, guys, TelexFREE requires us to place ads in a 24-hour period, every 24 hours, and that 24-hour period runs from 9 p.m. EST, which is New York Eastern Standard Time, alright, in America. So that's 9 p.m. in the evening EST till 9 p.m. EST in the evening. So if I use an example, because I live in South Africa, I need to make sure that I place ads. If I have skipped yesterday, perhaps I need to place ads before 7 o'clock in the morning when I wake up. If I come to the computers only at, let's say, 7:05, then that means it's basically within a new 24-hour period, and I might have missed yesterday's ad. So I need to place ads within, well, basically every day at the same time. Just make sure that you do it that way, otherwise you will lose your $20 earnings for that particular package for that week, or $100 earnings for that particular package for the particular week. Alright, so what we want to do now is, here you can select the amount of ads obviously you want for a particular account, but I'm just going to select this because I want ads for all of these accounts that I have, including this new one that I have created here. This is an Ad Central package, and it only requires one ad, and then I'm going to click on publish. As you can see, what it's doing now, it's populating all these ads for me. Alright, it's going to give me the URLs that I now need to use. So what you can do is you can just simply use the first link, alright, that a particular username gives you. If you have more ads that you need to place, you will have more links for that particular account. So if I use this one, which is the Ad Central, where I only need one link, I am simply going to highlight that. Alright, you can either just click and drag your mouse like that, or you can press Control A and then Control C, which is copy, or you can right click and copy. And what we want to do is we are going back to our account inside of TelexFREE now, and what we want to do is we want to come here to advertise. Now if you go to advertise, you'll see that there is 3 steps that you can do, alright, on the inside. There's choose an ad, publishing spaces, and validating your ads. As you can see here on this page, there's all sorts of ads that's already created for you, which you can simply go and place on places on different advertising sites. The different advertising sites are here. There they are all listed. Alright, there's like hundreds of them here. Okay, and then you can also, after placing them, you obviously need that particular link to come and validate the ad, basically proving that you have placed the ad. But this is not what you are currently doing. We have already, just by using AdFast, immediately AdFast has created an ad for you. It has placed an ad for you on the AdFast site. All you need to do now is take this link from the particular username, alright, that you want to basically prove that you've placed an ad for, and you want to come down here and just leave it on my Ad Central. Alright, you want to enter the actual web address in there, which is www.adfast.biz. Alright, that's all. And then you want to paste the actual link that you've copied from adfast.biz into this one, and you want to click on save. Alright, and as soon as you have clicked on save, it actually shows you that it is saved successfully, and you click on OK. And if I move this over for you, where this area is basically located is under the My Ad Central space, but it'll automatically, after you've placed and saved the ad, it'll take you or bring you here. Alright, here you can see that the ad is verified. Guys, if this thing is red after placing an ad, all you need to do is there'll be a cross here, a red cross, where you can basically just delete this particular ad and then go back and either get another link from this particular username, alright, like that. You know, that's why I use 3, is because sometimes one of these links does not work. Then I just simply take another link of this particular username that I'm currently busy with. I take another link, I go back into this area here. Let me just move up. I go back here and I go to validate your ad. After I've removed the ad on that other one where it showed me that it was faulty, I do this again and I place the ad and click save. Then it will obviously take me back to this Ad Central area, where it then shows me, alright, the announcement has been validated, it's green, it's okay, it's not red, it's actually working, and that's it. That's all you need to do. If you have a family package, you basically just take 5 ads, alright, 5 links like this, and you place them into this advertise, validate your ad basically area. You do that 5 times for that particular package. So you'll have 5 new green marks, green verified boxes here because of the 5 ads that you have placed. That is how simple it is, guys, to place these ads. Now in training we'll go into even more stuff, because what we have available for you is an actual service that you can tap into that will do all of this for you on a daily basis for 1 meager monthly amount, which just basically automates your business, and you don't need to take care of this and worry about this and be basically liable for placing the ads. Alright, and that's it. In the next video we will cover selling your ad packages back for your weekly profit. Alright.